Saturday morning video games. All right, it's a brand new series. I asked you what you wanted to see on the channel. You said you want to see classic games. So here we are. We got Saturday morning video games. How fun is this? Think of this as like your Saturday morning cartoons. You get up, you spend an hour with me, hour and a half. We just played through a game. It's me, it's your buddy, hanging out, just playing games, talking about what we see. And let me know down in the comments what games you would like to see in future episodes of Saturday morning video games. Just a fun, casual playthrough. We may stop and talk about things along the way. We may just power on through, but who knows? But as you can see to my right, your left, we're playing The Simpsons today. One of the greatest arcade games ever made. We're going to see why. Let's get into this. Of course, naturally, we're going to start with playing with Bart because Bart is awesome. Because it's The Simpsons, you know? I love how Smithers looks so angry to start. He's so mad. What a great start. Now, you can obviously buy this game from Arcade 1-Up, the actual full game, which is, you know, cool to have the arcade. I always love that they have the Matt Groening characters in the background. You see Selma, the ants in the background there. They just kind of disappeared. And you notice like the little set piece here. I love that you see this little blue birdie up here. And I'm guessing that's a reference to a previous cartoon that was done, which the irony now is that nobody remembers any of that stuff. I thought this was really, really neat. Now, we always talked about how cool the Turtles arcade game was, and how there were these attacks that would send you towards the screen. Look at how cool this is. This is like the precursor to Turtles in Time. Boom! His face actually goes against the wall. That's so cool. Little meta version of this right here with The Simpsons new game, the arcade game. Look at how happy Homer is playing that up there. Head to the arcade, the Noiseland Video Arcade. The pet shop. Ooh, waggle the buttons. I never understood who these guys were. Just these generic henchmen here. There's the little hamster in the background. Hey, that's not Millhouse. No, that's the obviously Principal Skinner and the nerd guy. Oh look, Alberto must have been here with the spray paint. There's so many fun little characters and references in this game that were perfect for 1991 when this game came out. And now you look at this and you go, geez, like none of these references make any sense at all. At all. I like that we just destroyed a first responder. That's nice. Yes. Now, if you continue to hit this, guess what? There's a little Easter egg here. Yeah, I'll get out of here. Little Easter egg from, once again, a Matt Groening character. Once again, I don't know who these guys are or why I'm fighting this guy, but we're gonna fight him and try to get in, and we're just going to hit him and get out of the way. Now, I'm playing the 2-player version of this game. As you can tell, there's a 4-player version of this game, which, you know, obviously, it's always best when you could play these games with a bunch of people, right? I think we all know that. But the fact that you can just go through and play this as a single player is pretty fun, too. Let's see if I can get this guy without... Oh, nope. I was going to say without dying. Nope. And then Bartman runs in. What a great little Easter egg. Now, we're going to play through as pretty much all the characters, I think. Does he have a little... Come on. His... Now, look. I'm not going to lie. His chest here kind of looks like a little dick. Like a cartoon dick. Down for the count. Get out of here. Look at how happy he is. Bart hopping up and down. Now, tell me about, in the comments, your first time playing this game. When was the first time you saw The Simpsons in the arcade? You wanted to play it. You saw it. You played it. You popped that quarter in, and you went and you played the bonus stage. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, yeah. Go, Bart. Go. Whoa, I'm destroying them. Woo! Get out of here, CPUs. I'm the best. It's so much easier playing this with an Xbox 360 controller than in the arcade. Apparently, I got all of the buttons. All of them. Get out of here, you dum-dums. Now, this game should take us about an hour to get through, which should be fun, because I don't know if I've actually... I may have beat this game. I may have beat this game when it was released on the 360, which is a shame it's no longer listed on the 360. Like, I don't even know who that baby is in the background. It's clearly a reference from the time period. I mean, the Simpsons were only, what, 1 or 2 years old at the time. Santa's little helper coming in. Otto! Otto, give me the drink, Otto! Take it and whoop-bam! Thanks, Otto. I love that we're fighting in Krusty Land. Can I... Oh, nice. It also, as you heard, the different... oh, give me that millhouse. There we go. Boom. All the voice actors from the series were in there, which is cool. Now, if I recall correctly, this was really hard to beat if you didn't have the hammer here. But now I have the hammer. So we're going to use it and beat the hell out of everybody. Man, fun little power-up. I think at a certain point... There we go. I think at a certain point I lose the hammer, but... This guy just throwing things. I love the gorilla in the background over there. Oh, man, slap down. Evil Bart. All right, let's continue on. Add some credits. We're going to switch over to... We'll just start at Marge and work our way through. Super Marge over there. She has... If I remember... Yeah, she's kind of like the Donatello. Oh, my God. Gets slapped. Wasn't expecting that one. Okay, so first time I remember playing this game. I remember seeing this at the West End in Dallas, Texas. For those of you who know Dallas, the West End was a really like, it was like the go-to place in the late 80s, early 90s. And this was like there was a giant arcade. It's like where all the restaurants were and everything. And now it's just like a hellhole for crime, right? That's kind of what happens over the course of time. Get out of here, boof! Oh, we get to fight these guys now. There we go, that's pretty fun. But I remember seeing it for the first time and being like, whoa, this is amazing. And this was such a great example of what, I've talked about this many, many times, but how you saw an arcade game and how the Nintendo or the Super Nintendo was just coming out at the time. But the home consoles, they couldn't handle this, you know? And even if you tried to do this, it would look totally different. And that was the expectation then, obviously. And I know that I was speaking to people who obviously are very aware of this. Give me that bird. Hey there, Snowball 2. Follow the Snowball 2. Oh, she just goes to the edge and falls down. This is kind of a terrifying boss if you really think about it. Let's see. Okay, I guess I can't hit it. There we go. I was trying to do the jump attacks. It was not working out very well. There we go. I do like the extra hits. The hit detection on this, less than stellar. Let's just be real about it. It's like, we're going to take your money. I want you to know that. We're going to... By the way, we are going to keep track. So right now we're at 50 cents spent as we play through. Because that's part of the fun. That's part of the fun of this. Seeing how much it would have cost you. So there's another quarter. There's 75 cents. We'll switch over to Homer. Oh, he's got the short range attack. Like, there's really no advantage to playing as Homer at this point. Because, you know, he's short range attack. I don't think he's any stronger than anybody. He doesn't add any more hit points when you hit somebody. I don't think there's any difference between the characters when it comes to the damage they deal. He does have his jump attack here. There we go. Is that it? Bam! There we go. Smithers! And down we go! The crazy faces right there. Love it. I loved cutscenes. You think of the one in Ninja Turtles, where if you play with more characters, there's more characters on screen. You can play with all four characters. You know, I know that sounds really silly, but if you're one player, there's there's the player you're playing. If there's two players, there's the two players. If there's three, then blah, 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 blah. And I think that's great. Now, there's some secrets in this game. On this level, I know. Well, I know they exist. I don't know them. They have to do with, like, the zombies coming out of the ground, which I cannot speak to. But I wonder, going back to these guys, these little henchmen, I wonder if there are... If they have a name. That'd be really interesting to find out. Other than just henchmen. Which I would imagine that's what they're called. But I could be wrong. Whoosh! Get out of here. Oh, man, get slapped up on Homer. All right, so we'll move to Lisa here after this. But hopefully not for a while. This does have... You can very much tell, and we talk like the greatest beat-em-ups ever. You know, Turtles in Time obviously is... You know, we think the Turtles in Time is just really great. Or at least I do. And you can see kind of the building blocks to Turtles in Time in this game as you play through with like the jump attacks, you know, the feel of the jumps. There's no running sprint or anything, obviously, but you know that's like the iteration as it goes. This guy actually looks like a Simpsons character later on. Let's grab this here, and it's always fun to see Homer with a Homer with a slingshot, and now he did. All right, so now we're at $1. Let's go over to Lisa. There we go. And we'll just for me to be able to keep track, I'm gonna go back to Marge after this to make it simple to keep track of. We're at $1. There we go. She has a jump attack too, which is kind of like the Simpsons, or kind of like the TMNT jump attack that they had. Boosh, get out of here. But it doesn't feel nearly the same. I noticed that when characters hit you, they have like little celebratory, like bad guys hit you, they have like little celebratory things. There's one of the fat guys at the start of the game. He'll actually like dance and like rub his belly, which is pretty fun. It's just a shame I didn't show you that when we started playing. I think this is where the secrets come in. Like you have to beat them in a certain order or something, or that they won't appear. That's we're $1 into this thing. 4 credits, which nowadays this would cost like $1 to play each credit. Ah! So there's the fat guy. The fat guy goes and he hits his belly. Uh-oh. You know, I didn't even notice that with who the grave was for. I gotta be honest, I don't remember this at all. I don't remember going down these stairways at all. Stairwell. I don't remember any of this stuff, which is really exciting. This is when you haven't played through most of the game. It's like playing a brand new game, which is fun. I think that's really, really cool. I was doing so good knocking everybody off the edges, but alas, here we are. Okay. But I think that's one of the, you know, when you talk about these classic games, especially the arcade games, most people played the first level, second level. Most people played the first level. Like, they never got far enough into it. So, that's kind of the fun of having these games now. Now, I would never, I mentioned the Arcade 1-Up having a version you can buy of this. You can play online and stuff. That's all great and dandy. I would never buy this, because once you play through a beat 'em up, that's it. You're done, you know? Ooh, I'm interested in that. I wonder who that is. Once again, who these guys are, what these characters' names is. It's kind of interesting when you think about it. Like, they've appeared in one game. They kind of look like Bart or Homer. I'm sure there's an entire lore about these games. Now let's get these guys in Smash Brothers. They're like they have an ice climber thing going on here. There we go. Beat that ass, Lisa. Oh, uh-oh. Every time I get a little cocky, they end up coming in and beating me up. I feel like I'm fighting these guys pretty good. It's always very impressive to see somebody who knows these games very well and can go in and just like dominate them. Going through the games, like not getting hit. It's both impressive and incredibly sad at the same time, if I'm being very honest. Oh, he's dead! Oh, and I'm dead! Alright, let's loop back around to Marge. There we go. Okay, so now we're at $1.25. Man, hit him with his the vacuum. There we go. Bust him in the corner, Marge. Man, get on that. We continue. We go into Moe's Tavern. Oh, we're outside Moe's Tavern. This is great. Oh. Ooh, sexy lit. Oh, remember that? Yeah, the belly dancers. Oh, it's so funny. This is like kind of a, not just the game as a nostalgia overload, but also seeing the references in the background. Pretty cool. Bart Tracy. Oh, that's funny. It's a reference to Dick Tracy, which was a big game or big movie in 1990 or 1991. Bart Tracy. That's funny. Oh, you know what? I can show you the guy. Let's see if the fat guy will kill me and he'll like kind of rub his belly. If I can get the fat guy, get to another fat guy. And this lady, wasn't she like, she's the school cafeteria lady, right? Isn't that who that is? Okay, I'm gonna let him beat me up. There we go. Yeah, there you go. He kind of like, I guess he doesn't really hit his belly. He's kind of like, rah, I'm the best. And that's the beauty of this. That's the beauty of being able to just like, I'm just gonna die. Hey, what's up? It's Barney. Hey, it's Barney. Hey! I think everybody tried to do the Barney voice. Hey, it's me, Barney. Or not. Horrible Barney voice. That's why they're the guys worth millions and millions of dollars. And I'm the guy playing the game that made millions and millions of dollars. Get screwed on. Get out of here. Car Hen. You wonder where all these references came from, like what the developer was thinking in the background. Like why that specifically says Car Hen. And who the character is and why. Oh, there's baby Maggie on the screen up there. How fun. Bleeding Gums Murphy. I think he was the first character to die on The Simpsons or something. Really sad. Once again, that baby. What's that baby doing? Bam. Man, hit him in the nads. Good old Bleeding Gums Murphy. One of the most influential characters in early Simpsons. Who just was offed. I don't remember why Bleeding Gums Murphy died. He just died. But, you know, this would be really fun to do with my kids, actually. Play through this game to see what they think of it. How quickly they would get bored of it. Because you know they would. Oh, that's funny. Got the Simpsons Arcade Game. Once again, going back to the meta. No, oh, and we have a roulette table in the background. That's nice. Easy Mo. Just doing a little gambling in the background. I wish you could hit these things. Aliens. There's an Aliens game. Which clearly isn't like actual aliens. Oh, look at there's a Homer and Marge kiss in the background on the Simpsons game. Homer is by far the worst character. Just the way he feels in this game, it is like zero range. Oh, who are these ladies? What's up? Let's see if we can follow it. Okay. I guess we're fighting a drunk now. Is that who this guy is? Go get him. Go get him. There you go. I love that you fight it like a stone cold drunk right here. Just come on, come on, let's go. He's just a total boozer. It's in a game. I was 10 years old when this game came out. No one ever fighting a drunk. Smart enough to realize what's going on. Now you notice how he's starting to blink. If I recall, this was actually like a Konami staple. The idea that as you hit them, and as you got closer to defeating them, the change in color that you see, the flashing, was something that Konami first did, which I think is pretty cool when you think about it. It's kind of a trend-setting thing. All right, let's go back to Bart. So we're now $1.75, and this drunk's gonna beat the hell out of this little kid. How old is Bart supposed to be? 8, 10, something like that? 9? Up we go. There's so much I should know about The Simpsons. I think that's probably the most fascinating thing is I have such a... Nice. I have such a fond place in my heart for The Simpsons, while at the same time knowing really nothing about them. It's so nostalgic for me. They're like 30 seasons in. I haven't watched the last, I don't know, 23, 24 seasons of The Simpsons. Look at that hit detection. So good. Get out of here. Surely these guys have names. Because I looked on the Wikipedia page and it doesn't say anything about who they are or what they're doing or why these guys are going. But there's got to be some sort of lore behind who these characters are. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, let's hit that beehive there. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, you're going to hit me, beehive? 3 hits from the beehive. That's rough. Woo! There you go. Get out of here. I'm going to pick up the beehive now. There we go. Get out of here! Nice. A little too late. I'm here listening to the music. Number one, I've obviously never heard this music, but it very much feels and sounds just like you would expect from this game. Very whimsical. Kind of intense. If that makes sense. Hey, what's up, Nelson? Thanks. Appreciate that. Just hanging out on top of a just a overpath over a waterfall. Once again, what are those birds for? Just comes from the foreground to the background. The three-eyed fish, the nuclear fish. Oh, there you go. I'm going to grab you, fish. There we go. Multiple fish. There we go. Give me that fish. It just gets decimated. Let's grab this raccoon. Why not? Whoa! And Sideshow, Sideshow Bob, or is that? I think that's Bob. And who's this guy? Like, once again, why are these guys here? Look at how happy that bear looks in the background. Oh my god, this guy's range is unreal. Give him a jump kick. Once again, like all these random characters that were created for this game that I've never actually seen before. Alright, so now we're $2 in. So far, being, 4 or 5 levels into this thing, I'm actually not super upset at the $2 that I've spent. Not really spent. But, well, let's fight a bear. Lisa would never do this. Lisa would never fight a bear. Because Lisa's like an animal activist, isn't she? I remember she being like, that was the first time I was like, okay, Lisa. Like, I'm all about like, hey, if you want to be an animal activist, it goes back to my theory, my lifestyle. I don't care how you think. I don't care. Just don't tell me how I should think. Then like, I remember seeing that in The Simpsons and being like, oh, okay, all right, Lisa. Tell me what I should eat and what I shouldn't eat, okay? Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate that. Man, slap her down, bear. Do it for all the animals. Do it. Slap her down, bear. Oh, man. Lisa over here whipping him in the ball sack. Good lord. Just right there. Bam, bam, bam. Over and over again. Jeez, Lisa. I love the animals. Sorry. There we go. Just get up there. Little flippity flap. Oh, he's not dead. He's just knocked out. Oh, he wasn't even a real guy. It was just a guy in a bear outfit. How fun. And there goes Maggie. Whee! Oh, look at that. A custom swim animation. Oh, no! Another cutscene here. Hey, if you made it this far and you're watching through this playthrough, first off, I appreciate it here on Saturday Morning Video Games. Second, hit the thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it if you do. And of course, subscribe. I'm going to do my best to give you guys brand new Saturday Morning Video Game episodes every single Saturday. We'll spend like, 30 to 90 minutes together. It just kind of depends on what I'm playing. I don't plan on playing a whole lot of games that are, have a whole lot of depth to them. Like a game like Zelda. Probably not going to play Zelda, just because I don't want to play through games for 7 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours. I would look for these gameplays to be, between 90 minutes and, an hour and a half. I have the one before this, which was technically not an episode of Saturday Morning Video Games, but it will go in the playlist, was for Super Castlevania 4. So I encourage you to go watch that as well. But this is the first time I'm actually playing through this, a game kind of by myself on the channel. Before that, I played live on stream. So there we go. Let's get out of here. Oh, there's something I actually do very much want to show you. By the way, very, very weird level here. I know this is Dreamland, but very, very weird level. When you advance, or when the game wants you to advance, this was a fun little trick that happened that they would have. Let me see if I can kill this guy first. These saxophones. These crazy-ass characters, man. There we go. Okay, so if the game wants me to advance, and I'm not ready to advance, or I walk away from the game, this is something that you saw in classic arcade games. Konami did this all the time. They'd give you the hurry up, right? You better hurry up. But if you don't, bad things are going to happen. Here it comes. Last chance. Here we are. Oh, no, you better get moving because you walked away from the controller. Mom called. Uh-oh. Get out of here. And now you're dead. And that's what happens. I love that it actually comes out and gets you. So we're actually going to add a credit to that because why not? All right, so we're $2.50, $2.25 in right now. Oh, I love that you can actually pick these up. Or at least, oh yeah. There we go. Yeah, I thought you could pick these up. These are nice little projectiles. There we go. Bam! Maggie! I got the E. Boom! There we go. In the old flippity-flop, whoopity-woo with the exclamation point. How fun, man. Boom! Got them all. Triple whipple right there. Nice. This very much like is a really bizarre level, man. What a weird level to have in the game. And like I said, most people never made it this far. The music is kind of bizarre. I love that they repurposed this guy as an actual, as a character in this game, because this is what you see when you die. You see the evil devil Barts. Oh Jesus! Let's go fight a bowling ball. Fight a bowling ball, because why not? There we go. Oh, get out of the way! That's so funny. The irony of Homer. I mean, that's exactly why he's in the game. Fighting a bowling ball. So stupid. I love that Homer flies in as a superhero as well. And Bart is the only one who flies in as Bartman. But everyone else has their own superhero. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We beat the first phase of them. Alright, so we're $2 and, what, 25 cents in right now? 9 credits so far. It's funny, because this game would have cost an arcade a couple $1,000s. You think about the math done on these arcade games, right? How many credits it took for them to restore their investment from a business perspective. Oh, we're on phase 3 now. This is going to beat their ass. There you go. All right, now we're at 250, which is why the multiplayer games were so important. I mean, think about this. With the more players you get in, the more, you know, that's why beat 'em ups were king back in the day. Think about that for a second. You got 2-3 players all paying, you know, a quarter at a time, and all of a sudden you didn't, you know, like, you're not just doubling your money, you're tripling your money or more. In the case of like X-Men with 6 players, oh man, get slapped, man. Like I said, I legitimately have not made it this far ever. Oh, we're coming out of our dream now. All right, nice. After getting knocked out after falling down the giant waterfall. Oh, there's Bart. Oh man, 6 more inches and he's drowning. Good lord, kind of terrifying to think about. But off we go. Oh, the bonus stage. Let's go. Wake him up. How funny. Oh, that's so good. I legitimately have never seen this before. So freaking funny. Look at him wake up. How cool. Wow. Give me all the player points. His tongue's out there. Oh, man, this is really, really fun. Like I said, this is just like playing a brand new game. Channel 6 with Kent Brockman. Nuclear power plant boss, Montgomery Burns. Man, once again, okay, let's talk about the new Ninja Turtles game that came out. Oh, why isn't Kent Brockman up there? Just generic guy. But yeah, when you look at like the new Ninja Turtles game that came out, obviously Konami didn't do that one, but you wonder. Let's see. I mean, this looks very similar in a weird way to the new Ninja Turtles game. Like you start in a studio and stuff. You wonder if that's a weird reference in some way, shape, or form. Probably not. I'm probably just overthinking it. You know, wouldn't be the first time. Oh man, get slapped down, Bart. How about that? Guy just beats you up with a broom. Lord. All right, we're. Whoa! God, stay away from the doors, kids. I'll say this. One thing about the arcade games was the number of bad guys on the screen. And like on a Nintendo game, the most you get is like 2. Think of like Ninja Turtles, the TMNT, the arcade game, the NES version of it. You get like 2 characters on screen. Whereas in the arcade, you get, you know, in this case, 4, 5, 6. My God, now that it's ramping up a little bit. All right, we're now, what, 275 in. Oh, I like that they're still giving me new characters here towards the end of the game. Oh, I can pick up the Space Mutant? There you go, go get him. Nice. Not an alien, but a Space Mutant. And off into the moon he goes. Or it goes, I don't know. Oh, man. I'm like legitimately very impressed by the amount of new enemies, custom sprites and stuff that you see towards the end of the game. Like the fact that they were still delivering, knowing that just a fraction of people would see this game or see this far. Maybe they knew that 30 years later, your boy would be playing through it. Oh, let's go get those. Let's go get that. Oh, no! Let's see if I can go get that up there. Yes, give me that corn. Oh, Did not matter at all. All right, we're looping back around, so we're at 3. Oh my God, she went right into the wall. Oh man, that's rough. She looped in and she ran right into the wall. That's so funny. I didn't think that was possible. That's great. In retrospect, the $3 to get this far, like I said, not that bad. I remember we did a game or a show called How Many Lives, which was essentially, you know, the idea of seeing how many quarters it would take to beat a game back in the old Screw Attack days. I remember doing it with Jose on Final Fight. And I remember it only took him like 7 or 8 quarters to beat it. And I was thinking it was going to take, you know, it's just a shit ton of money. Oh, see a Marge. There we go. So, what's amazing, what's probably the most amazing thing about these games was, yeah, I mean, it cost a ton of money, you know, at the time. A quarter at a time, it just feels like a lot when you're physically putting your money into the game. But if you were to go to a store, and pay for the game in quarters, it would feel like a hell of a lot more. I promise you that. Whooboosh! Oh, you dodged it. Can you imagine if you had to pay for everything in quarters? God, that'd be horrendous. By the way, we're still in Channel 6. Outstanding studio space, by the way. Fighting ninjas. Once again, never seen before in the Simpsons universe after this. Never. Just random ass characters. Pretty cool. I've grown to appreciate those things more and more as I've gotten older. Oh, hey, once again, another setup like in the in Ninja Turtles, where is he going to teleport and become a different character? Yes, okay. So once again, that was like Shredder's attack, where he becomes a clone of himself. Right? Man, I feel like so much more makes sense right now. What is this? Okay. That is a reused sound effect if I've ever heard it. I know that sound effect. I've heard that sound effect. That is from Legend of the Mystical Ninja. That is absolutely what that's from. That is a reused sound effect. Oh my God, that's awesome to hear. Which probably came out shortly after, I would imagine, for the Super Nintendo. Most people know was it Go something? I don't know enough about that, but I know that they made several games. Oh, I got this guy's ass kicked. By the way, I have murdered 285 people at this point. 286 now. The jump kick is pretty good right here against this guy. I do love the design of these guys. You can tell they didn't... It's like they made a choice to stick with just a certain limit of colors in this game. I mean, if you were to get into the technical aspects of this, it seems like there's probably, I don't know, it's not the most colorful game in the world. They just use really, really bright, like, neon colors. Blues and yellows and colors that really pop. I don't know. Maybe it just seems that way. Man, dance it out, Homer. Nice. What do we got here? Oh, there's evil Smithers again. Nice. Oh, we got to be getting close. We got to be getting close to the end of this thing. Yes, we're going to the of course, the power plant is where it all finishes up. Look at Homer with his beefy arms holding on. Nice, cool cutscene and everything. Yeah, this is definitely it. Simpsons 8, level 8. Go get him. The crusty toys. Why? Okay. Oh, man. Here we are. Montgomery Burns. Well, that doesn't sound anything like Smithers. What? Welcome to my world. They just got some random guy. Oh, I got him. Uh-oh. Oh, man, I was rolling on him right there. Oh. All right, now is the time where the quarter munching begins. We're now at Bart, so we're 375 in. Oh, man. Did you say get toasted, man? There we go. Oh, geez. Smithers is just going to beat my ass. Let's see if I can use the jump attack like we did before. Uh-oh. Get out of here, Smithers. That's so funny. He didn't sound anything like him. Which, you'd see that, you know, from time to time. Where they don't have a specific voice actor, so they got this generic guy. Oh, man. This is where... This can't even pick that up. This is where things just get silly. There you go. Get him in the corner. Guess you got to get up on him. Get up close and personal with Smithers and just beat the hell out of him. There we go. Give him the old combo. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Is he dead? Oh, Smithers is dead. What the hell are you? What? We just killed Smithers. Oh! Doesn't even sound like him. Welcome to your graves, suckers. Kind of. There you go. It kind of has a C. Montgomery Burns sound to him. His iconic excellent. There we go. We are now a full $3 and what? 75 cents in. So this will be, yes, $3.75 right here. Once again, not that bad. I could stand here and just try to beat him up as best as I could and just kind of... But I want to get a realistic idea of how many quarters and credits it took to beat this game. Which this has gone considerably faster than I thought it would, if I'm being very honest with you. I thought this would be, you know... That's so funny to hear. I thought this would be about an hour. Ooh. So the closest thing is him saying excellent, but it's definitely not the original voice actor. Oh, that was a double hit right there. Nice. Oh. Yeah, I'm actually trying to give this some strategy, but the thing about this is, like, unless you are an absolute ass kicker at this game, and you spent way more than $4. Oh, there we go. Way more than $4 playing this game. Like, why can't I hit him right there? Oh, I guess you can move it on the next thing. Like, you would have no idea what the secrets are in this game. You know? Like, how to beat these guys. I feel like I got a pretty good strategy here. The jump across. There we go. There we go. There we go. Marge, go get it. That's nice. Oh, there we go. We're going to get you. I love that you can kind of see it cracking. Once again, like, you think about the detail that's put into, like, this final boss, the multiple stages, the multiple attacks. Knowing that 30 years later, some dude's going to be playing this on this internet thing that doesn't exist at the time of this game coming out. What a weird, crazy character this is. There you go. Get him in the corner. There you go, Marge. Marge is doing work with her vacuum, man. There we go. Nice. The cross-up appears to be the best strategy in this. Although she has this, like, float attack, which I'm not trying to do. I'm trying to do this down thrust thing. There are points where I can't hit him. They're like, there's invincibility frames, which sucks. See, I want that down thrust. Oh, this burns me up. All right, we're attacking on another quarter. We're at 475. It would be very fitting for Homer, obviously, to beat Mr. Burns, because Mr. Burns doesn't know what Homer's name is, right? He's just Simpson. Oh man, the attacks are doing major damage. Oh, I thought I had him going there. Good lord. In my I Hate Street Fighter video, I talk about how Sagat or Sagat, his do I got him? Yes. His Tiger. Oh, there you go. He's dead. His Tiger does 3/4 damage. Like, his attacks were doing 1/3 of the damage right there. Go get him. Let's go. Did we do it? I don't know if I've ever actually seen the ending of this game. Man, there you go. Look at that amazing cutscene. Mr. Burns is dead. He is dead. You killed him. Yay! Okay. And that's what you get. You get the happy family together again. Hooray! And they walk home. Look at the ending. The Simpsons staff. Let's see if there's any references to the voice actors or anything like that. This is such a unique time where sometimes you'd have real names of the people who worked in the games, and sometimes there was codes. Like they'd have stage names almost, which is, really interesting to think about. How some companies were just like, nope, we're not going to do that. We're not going to let you get any credit for the work that you've done. I love that Maggie slips and, got to catch up, even though we just lost her. Now the question is, will I get flagged for having this Simpsons music in this game, on this video? I don't know. I'll tell you what, I can't wait to see what happens here at the end. Oh, there you go, toss it out. Thanks for playing, yeah! And that's it. We're going to walk off into literally the sunset. Well, I guess the sun is down. Walk off into the city, going back into Springfield. I've never seen that before, how fun. And I got Bartman, let's go. First place. Look, this is the best way to go here. You cannot not put your name in at the end, because this is like total bragging rights. Even though nobody's ever going to see this except for you. 291. What is your best score? Do I get to continue it though? This is actually a very, very big question. Probably reset. Woo! Back at it. Maggie! All right, if you guys did make it this far, it starts over with Homer. All right. I'll tell you, let's die really quick, because I actually want to show you one last thing, which most people, when you played a game in the arcade, a lot of times, for me, I would actually have to walk off. Like, your mom would call and be like, it's time to go. Listen to this music really quick. It has like a really cool Simpsons, it has the Simpsons riff to it. But listen to how sad this is when you die. Oh. Ba-bum. And there you go. That is an episode of Saturday Morning Video Games. Look, we're going to play through a game every Saturday. I love that you guys are here. I'm excited to do this with you guys. This is what you guys asked for. This is what I'm going to deliver to you guys. Make sure you give this a thumbs up. Go watch last week's Super Castlevania if you want some more fun gameplay. It's a little different than this, but hey, still fun times. About an hour and a half long. I encourage you guys to check it out and be a part of this little community. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys throughout the weekend, of course, every Saturday for Saturday Morning Video Games.